So what about first-time buyers, like young adults? They want to have their parents co-sign. Is that a possibility?
It is a possibility. Federal Housing, FHA, or HUD, has a program where we can have a non-occupant co-borrower. It needs to be a family member, so it's generally mom or dad, grandma, grandpa, aunt, uncle, somebody like that. They come in and co-sign, and basically the underwriter looks at everyone's income together, everyone's debt together, and all the assets together. So the co-signers can come in, and usually that takes care of the qualifying issue. The buyers still need to know that they're comfortable with that payment. But sometimes it's not even as much as they're just young and they're starting out, but it might be their type of employment. Maybe they're self-employed and they've only been self-employed for a year, so that I can't use that income, because with self-employed income you've got to use their tax returns, and we generally want to see 2 completed tax returns. Well, they might be comfortable. They run an in-home daycare. Everybody's going to need daycare forever, so they're going to be fine, but I can't use those dollars. So bringing mom and dad in as the co-signers makes my picture okay, and they're comfortable that their income's going to be fine because they've got a waiting list waiting to get into their daycare, so they're not worried about can they make that payment. So yeah, that's a great program. We use it a lot. And the nice part is, down the road, after 2 years in that loan, I believe it is, after 2 years, they can look to assume that loan from mom and dad. So mom and dad can actually come off the loan without them having to refinance, which means if they got it like at today's interest rates around 5%, and we're talking a couple years down the road when rates could be 7 or 8 very easily, they get to keep the interest rate they have today. And they don't spend the closing cost money and all of that. There is a fee to assume the loan, but it's much less than refinancing.